Good morning, everyone. It's the first day of summer. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning. Roses, still got some roses blooming. Last few, most of them have faded now, but we still got a few waiting to open up. There's some buds down there. Not quite done with the roses yet. They're beautiful. And the well is still running, which, if you've been keeping up with any of the news out of East Idaho, is a good thing. Down in Twin Falls, the whatever is it, state thing, that board that supervises East Idaho's irrigation, has been demanding that all the farmers in southeast and east Idaho have to shut off their wells and stop irrigating. And there's been a really big to-do about it. I shared a video that Gatlin Dieter did in support of the Idaho farmers. But the fact that that well is still going, it's still on, sprinklers are still running, that's a good thing. People have been praying. But good morning. Happy first day of summer. I hope your first day of summer is a good one. I got those little, the light reflecting off my lens. Isn't that interesting? Well, good evening, everyone. It's evening now. I was going to really get out and try doing stuff in my yard today when I got home from work, but I was so tired. I actually laid on my couch and slept for 2 hours. My poppies are starting to bloom. Look at that. I've got one, two, another one. Looks like it might have gotten some water and wind damage on it. It's not quite open. This one's opening, and I got a whole bunch that are getting ready to open. So this is the first day of summer and my poppies are getting ready to bloom. I really need to get out here and weed. I think I have a right glove on my hand. I watered the other day, so it got pretty wet back here. I should be able to weed that. Yeah, I gotta get that cane tied up. I don't need it leaning that way. These little irises are starting to bloom. I really like them. They're so fragrant. They actually smell like, I'm not sure what they are, but I like them, but I just got too many. There's too many here. They smell like vanilla. I wish you could see them. They really attract the ants. The ants love them because they must just be really sweet. But they actually smell like vanilla. They really do. And they're so pretty. I just need a whole lot less. They're spreading and taking over. Used to be just a little clump right over here on this side of the box, between the window and the box. And now they have, in the last 27 years, taken over. Yeah, it's very warm out right now. We've got a wind blowing, which actually makes it feel cooler. I think it got up to about 88 today. I talked to my mechanic about getting my air conditioner in my car working. Yeah, it's 79 outside right now, so it's dropped about 10 degrees. And all it took was a little breeze and a cloud over the sun. But I need to come out here and see how things are going. See how things are going outside. Everything's still alive. Yep, they're all still alive. This rose is looking to bloom. The buds are out. I have got so many strawberries on the ones I planted last year, and even some of the new ones from this year. Look, they got some berries on them. That looked like it tried to be a strawberry. Must not have gotten well pollinated. And my flowers are blooming. The alyssum looks like the first bunches of flowers have spent. Need to water it good. My peas are coming up. I have got to maybe see if my mom will come out here and help me put up some fencing, because all my peas are coming up. Look at that. They are looking good. Got to get something up there. And I've got a stray carrot. And a few little marigolds. That's because I dumped more soil on top of all the seeds from last year, so yeah. And then I didn't mix it, so anyways, my rhubarb is looking fantastic. The horseradish is looking good. Still needs to get out of the pot. Not enough room for its roots in that pot. Need to come and do some top watering on everything. And oh, my squashes are sprouting. My honey nut. They're smaller than butternut squashes, and they're supposed to be easier to cut open. Of course, I couldn't cut a thing open right now. But look, I got baby honey nuts. Baby honey nuts. I planted 3 seeds, and it looks like 2 of them have sprouted. Oh, and I gotta show you guys. Pumpkins are sprouting. Yes, all those seeds I put in. They're finally sprouting. Oh boy. Let's walk over here. There we go. We got one in there. There's another one. Nothing in this tire yet. Got one in this tire. Got 2 of them coming up in this one. Look at that. Most of these tires got either 1 or 2 seeds. So look at that. And nothing yet in this tire. Oh, and the ones, of course, I got sunflowers coming up in there. Yeah, and I've got all these coming up. Oh, gotta see if I can remember where all my volunteers were coming up. I had volunteers coming up too. Around here. Ah, yeah, see? Nice big volunteer out here in the middle. And there, and I've got to get out here and weed. Something fierce. Let's see, there's a volunteer pumpkin too. So I've got at least 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 volunteer pumpkins coming up in this area. Okay, and then these tires, let's see. Okay, there we go. These are the white pumpkins I planted. I got 2 in that tire, 2 coming up in that tire, 1 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 in this tire, and 1 in this tire. Let's see. Okay, we got a Cherokee bush. This is where I planted Cherokee bush, because it's right next to, and there's a Cherokee bush. And there's another Cherokee bush. And there's another Cherokee bush. Nothing yet in this tire. We got one coming up in this tire though. And nothing in this tire. That's 5 out of 7 tires. And doing very well. Okay. So we're doing pretty good here. Really need to get this weeded. Normally I cover everything up with grass clippings and pack it down and keeps everything from looking like this. Really haven't been able to do much this year. I need some help. Like family help would be best. But that's what we got. The ones I got from the nursery are all doing good, getting big. Oh boy, they're going to be crawling out of the tires before too long. The sunflowers I planted along the fence line are doing very well. Need to get out here and weed this too. See, this is what it should look like. Packed with grass clippings and very little on the way of weeds. It should look like this, not that. So, I don't know what I'm going to do this year. Being short of hand is making things just a little difficult. But we're managing, we're getting things done. Hopefully I'll hear from my mechanic soon and can run in town, have me put Freon in my car. Of course it might be tomorrow before we get that done, but tomorrow it's supposed to get up in the 90s. Oh, look at these. These are my little roses. They have been here for as long as I can tell. As far as I know, they've been here ever since the house was built in 1940. And I got this pink one, is almost spent, but I've got new buds coming out for this pink one. We should be seeing more blossoms. But I love these. These are super fragrant. They literally smell like that rose perfume you buy. It's made with rose oil. I'm not sure what type of rose they are, but they smell beautiful. So I will see you all in a little bit when it's sunset, and we will say goodbye to the first day of summer. Well, everyone, I hope you had a good first day of summer. Sun's going down. Came out, did a little watering the pots, got the strawberries watered. Yeah, it's a beautiful first day of summer. Didn't get much done today. I'm just been very, very tired today. Maybe I overdid it cleaning my car yesterday when I got home. Haven't seen my little buddy around, so maybe he found his way back to wherever he came from. You know, the sprinklers are going out in the fields. The water right issue has been sort of they've settled on a compromise for so far for this year, but they've got to come up with something a little more permanent. A lot of it is the water rights goes by seniority. Areas that were settled first in the 1800s and have first dibs on water, and that's why Twin Falls basically has seniority rights over East Idaho, even though they're in southeast Idaho, because that area got settled before this area got settled. so they got first water rights, and doesn't make it fair, but they're trying to come up to something that'll work out a little better and not shut down 500,000 acres of productive farmland and let it just dry up and burn up in the sun. But for now, sprinklers are going. Farmers' crops are getting watered. The wheat is getting some beautiful head on it. I think it's wheat we got here. Yep. That looks like wheat, all right. Nice big beautiful heads. The sun is going down on the first day of summer. The sound of the field well is music to my ears and to the ears of many farmers. The roses are just magnificent. Another couple weeks and I'll have big green bushes with lots of yellow petals under them, but for right now I have beautiful, beautiful June roses. So if you like my little videos, please share with a friend, share with a neighbor, share with your relatives. Like, subscribe. I've gotten a few more subscribers, so I want to say hello to everyone. I'll do a proper hello tomorrow. I'm going to go to bed early tonight and try to get enough rest so that I can be productive and get some stuff done tomorrow. Got a little bit of stuff to get done around here. And I'm going to have to do it with one hand. Boy, I'm going to be so happy to have my wrist brace on that I'll get on the 2nd. If anybody wants to help my channel out a bit, I've got a PayPal link down in the description. I've also got my link to my Etsy store down in the description. I may not be able to do my fancy packaging for my Etsy products, but I bet I could get something packaged and mailed off to someone who ordered something. I could use a few orders. I actually haven't had an order in my Etsy store since February. That's just the way it is with hand crocheted items. You get a whole bunch of orders all at once and then crickets for the next several months. I generally get more orders in the fall and very late winter, early spring. People buying Easter gifts, people buying fall gifts, back to school gifts for teachers, Christmas gifts. That's about when most people are buying stuff. Summertime like this, it's not very productive. And since I broke my wrist, I wasn't able to get the scrubbies made that I wanted to have made by now and listed so that they would be ready for the 4th of July. They're red, white, and blue. I got red, white, and blue variegated, and I was also going to do some red ones and some blue ones. Oh boy, got the variegated ones done. Now I can't do nothing else until my arm is freed up and my hand's working a little better, so I can at least hold what I'm working on. But anyways, I love y'all. See y'all. This video is getting a little too long already. Have a wonderful evening and a wonderful weekend. And I'll see y'all on the next video.